Now I'm going to remind you how to identify solutions to an equation. If in value, like x equals 4, is a solution to this equation, it makes it true when you plug it in. So I'm going to take that x equals 4 and plug it in for the x in that equation. That's going to change it to 4 minus 10 equals 6. Is that true? Does 4 minus 10 equal 6? No, because that's negative 6 and that's a positive 6. So no, it is not a solution. Same thing, is x equals negative 3 a solution to this equation? So I would rewrite it, but with negative 3 instead of the x. That's a lot more to simplify though. That's harder to do in your head. So what I would suggest you do whatever you want because I'm not there to tell you what to do, is take that expression and plug it into Desmos and let Desmos do that work for you. They'll probably make less mistakes unless you type it in wrong. 11 minus 2 parentheses, negative 3 plus 5. That equals 7. So 7 equals 7 is what we see, which yes is a true statement. So yes, it is a solution. When you do that first IXL on that agenda, you probably can just do a lot of those in your head, at least until you get up higher. Which value of y is a solution to this equation? Well, does 8 plus 3 equal 11, or does 9 plus 3 equal 11? Definitely going to be 8. Those harder questions that have more parts come up towards the end when you might want to type them in Desmos. The second IXL gives you points to check. Is the point 3, 5 a solution of the equation y equals x plus 2? So you need to take both of those numbers and plug them in. Remember that x's come first and then y's. So when I plug them in, I'm going to plug them in backwards. I'm going to put the 5 in first since that's the y value, equals 3 plus 2. So 5 equals 5. Yes, that's true. So yes, it is a solution. Is the point negative 1, negative 4 a solution of the equation y equals 4? Remember, this is x and this is y. Do you see anywhere to put the x? Nope. There is somewhere to put that y though, so I'm going to plug that in. Plug the negative 4 in. Does that equal 4? No, that is not true. Negative 4 and 4 are not the same, so no, that is not a solution. When you do that second IXL on this agenda, it's going to say, does 0, 0 make that equation true? You still need to plug it in, yes or no, does it work or not? This one, yes, is true. I don't think it really gets much harder than that. Maybe the equations get a little bit more complicated. They put in some negatives there, the numbers get a little bigger, so maybe yes, you want to check your work in Desmos. Make sure that you're paying attention to which one is x and which one is y. That's probably the biggest issue you guys have.